Hi, this is Bir Pratap Singh. The period of 6-7 June 2026 witnessed several important developments in governance, economy, international relations, educational, environment, and energy security for UPSC Civil Services examination aspirant. Understanding these events from both the preliminary and mains perspectives is essential. Current affairs are not merely news items; they provide insight into policy making, governance, challenges, India's foreign relation and social economy development. The comprehensive analysis covers the most important issues of 6-7 June 2026 and explain their relevance for UPSC prelims, mains and interview preparation. So let's see first more news UPSC Civil Services Examination Preliminary Examination 2026. Now let's see on the screen. One of the most discussed topics among aspirants during 6-7 June was the expected declaration of the UPSC Civil Services Preliminary Examination 2026 results. Lakhs of candidates across the India are awaiting the outcome of one of the country's most competitive examination. The UPSC Civil Service Commissions is responsible for conducting examination for recruitment to various prestigious services, including the Indian Administrative Service, Indian Police Service, and Indian Foreign Service. Why is this important news for UPSC is a constitutional body that ensures merit-based recruitment to public service. The credibility and transparency of the institution play a a role in maintaining trust in India's governance system. So now let's see prelims facts. Article 315 to 323 deal with Public Service Commission. UPSC become a constitutional body on 26 January 1950, headquarter New Delhi. Mains perspective, a strong and independent civil services is essential for effective governance, implementation of welfare scheme, and maintenance of democratic institution. Now let's see next news. Now let's see RBI under pressure amid currency concerns. India's financial market remained focused on the Reserve Bank of India as concern regarding the rupee, foreign capital flows, inflation, and global economy uncertainties continued. The RBI played a critical role in maintaining monetary stability with fluctuation in crude oil prices. International financial market, the central bank is expected to take measures to maintain economic stability. Now, key economic terms. Now, let's see a repo rate. The rate at which the RBI leads money to commercial banks, reserve repo rate, the rate at which commercial banks deposit funds with the RBI. Now, let's understand. Inflation, a sustained increase in the general price level of goods and service. Foreign exchange reserve, assets held by the RBI in foreign currency. Why is it important for matters? Weak currency can increase import costs, especially for crude oil, thereby increasing inflationary uh, pressures. Discuss the role of the Reserve Bank of India in maintaining economic stability during period of global uncertainty. Now let's see next news is who's which international relation. Now, let's see. India Peninsula Energy Cooperation gains momentum. One of the significant international developments during this period was the strengthening of energy cooperation between India and Venezuela. Senior Venezuela representative visited India and discussions were held regarding oil trade, investment opportunity, and pharmaceuticals and bilateral cooperation. Venezuela possesses one of the world's largest proven crude oil reserve, making it an important energy partner for countries seeking diversified energy sources. Importance for India. India is heavily dependent on import crude oil. Strengthening ties with oil producing nation helps improve India energy security. About Venezuela, the capital Venezuela capital Caracas and continent South America and Bolivar currency. UPSC relevance. This current news is related to interlink GS paper second international relation and GS paper third in energy security. Energy diplomacy has emerged as a critical components of India foreign policy. Now let's discuss. And India. Now let's see next international relation. Um India-Nepal relation enter a new phase. Now let's say India-Nepal relations enter a new phase. India-Nepal continued diplomatic engagement during 6-7 June 2026. A high-level meeting emphasized cooperation in trade, infrastructure, connectivity, energy, and people-to-people relation. Nepal remains one of India's most important are neighbors due to historical, cultural, and geographical connections. Areas of cooperation are hydropower development and trade and transit, water management, infrastructure projects, and educational and cultural exchanges. Importance of Nepal. So Nepal occupies a strategic position between India and China. Now let's see prelims facts. India and Nepal shares an open border. The border length is approximately 1,850 kilometer. But India's neighborhood first policy highlighted the importance of strengthening relations with neighboring countries. Uh, Now let's see next news. Debate of on educational reform. So NAP educational reform. Education remained an important national issue during this period. Discussion focused on improving the educational quality, examination system, skill development, and implementation of reform under the National Education Policy 2020. Education reforms are crucial because India possesses one of the world's largest youth population. National Education Policy now in 2020 key features are multidisciplinary learning, flexible curriculum, and skill-based education, and promotion of research and digital learning initiative. UPSC relevance is this news related to US paper second is social sector and education, and importance of India's demographic dividend can be transformed into economic growth only through quality education and skill development. Education reforms are essential for achieving inclusive and sustainable development. Examine. Now let's see next news. Okay, now let's see extreme weather events and monsoon developments. Several parts of northern India witnessed warming related to thunderstorm, lightning, and heavy rainfall. Climate scientists have increasingly highlighted the rise in extreme weather and extreme events due to climate change. Why this is important? India's agriculture remains heavily dependent on monsoon rainfall. Changes in weather pattern can affect agriculture production, water resources, rural livelihoods, food security. IMD, Indian Meteorological Department, established a 18075 headquarter New Delhi. UPSC perspective, this news interlink of GS paper first geography and GS paper third disaster management. India energy security remains a priority. Global geopolitical tension and uncertainties in energy markets continue to influence India's energy strategy. India imports a significant portion of its crude oil requirement, therefore diversification of energy sources and strategic partnership remains key priorities. Components of energy security: availability, accessibility, and affordability, and sustainability. Now challenges, let's see, dependence on importance, price volatile, geopolitical risk, environmental concern, government initiative, strategic petroleum reserve, renewable energy expansion, green hydrogen mission, international energy partnership. Economic concept of importance for UPSC current affairs. So the current account deficit CAD occurs when a country imports exceeds its important fiscal deficit, the gap between government expenditure and government revenue, inflation targeting. A monetary policy framework where the central bank aims to maintain inflation within a specified range. Foreign direct investment made by a company or individual from one country into business interest located in another country. Now let's see international relation key takeaway. India-Venezuela relations, main area, oil trade, investment, pharmaceuticals, energy cooperation. And now let's say India-Nepal relations and main area, connectivity, trade, hydropower, water management, and strategic importance. Both relations demonstrate India's efforts to strengthen international partnership and secure long-term economy interest, governance, and constitutional institutions. Current discussion surrounding UPSC also highlighted the broader significance of constitutional institution. India's democratic framework depends upon institutions such as UPSC Election Commission, Comptroller and Auditor General CAG, Financial Commission, Judiciary. The environment. And now let's see environment concern and climate change. So extreme weather events reported during the period once again highlighted climate-related challenges, major concern, high heat waves, floods, droughts, glacier melting, rising sea level. India initiative in National Action Plan and Climate Change, International Solar Alliance, Green Hydrogen Mission, Renewable Energy Targets. Now, prelims quick revision. So let's see. First news. Overall news we are discussing only prelims quick revision. Quality UPSC Article 315 and 323 constitutional body UPSC and the headquarter New Delhi. Economy RBI established in 1935, nationalized in 1949. Headquarter Mumbai. International relations Venezuela capital Caracas. Nepal shares an open border with India. Geography. Now let's say IMD established in 1875. Climate change, increasing extreme weather events, energy. India imports a major share of crude oil requirement. Energy security remains a strategic priority. Now let's finalize overall news. The development of 7 June 2026 highlights some of the most important themes for UPSC preparations: governance, economy, stability, international relations, education, reforms, climate change, and energy security. Aspirants should not only memorize facts but also understand the broader implications of these issues for India development and global standing. So for UPSC Civil Service 2026 preparation, special attention should be given to RBI and monetary policy and India-Venezuela relations and India-Nepal relation and energy security, educational reforms, climate change and disaster management, and constitutional institution. A balanced understanding of these topics will help candidate performs in mains, prelims, and personality tests by Veer Pratap Singh, current affairs. So next time we will meet you. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.